Today I am going to be demonstrating how I carry the yarns along in my crochet checkerboard bucket hat. So what that basically means is whatever I'm crocheting on this hat, I am always carrying one of the yarns along with it so we can make the color change. In this particular section that I'm doing now, the green is my main color and I'm carrying along the cream. So you've probably seen this before, but let me just give you a quick tutorial and a few tips and tricks that I have found along the way in doing this. So my stitch is a double crochet, so I will yarn over, go into my stitch, and you notice that I'm catching that cream. It's just laying right on top of the stitch. I pull it through, I'm working my double crochet, and there you go. Next double crochet again into the stitch. The cream is just sitting there, pulling it through. You see I'm catching it on the other side, pulling it through, finishing the stitch. Now I'm going to show you after this stitch how I change color and a few little things that I found that help along the way. This is going to be my last double crochet with the green before I switch. So I'll do the stitch, complete the whole stitch except for the last pull through. And this is pretty standard. When you're changing color on a crochet, it's on the last pull through that I change color. So what I will do now is pull through on my last to complete the stitch with the cream. But what I found helped me in this hat was taking the color I'm working with and kind of pulling it to the right. That kept the stitches on my hook tight so you don't get any loose loops. Now I will take the cream, give it a gentle tug so that it evens out any bunching that might have occurred while I was carrying it along. And I kind of give it a tug to the back because I don't want to carry, it's being carried along and you might see a little bit of it, but if I give it a tug to the back, I feel like that kind of hides it. So again, I'm pulling this to the right, my main color that I'm crocheting with, finish the stitch with the cream. So now I'm done and I'm ready to go on, carrying the green along while I work the cream. My first stitch is all the way in the corner, so I will gently push into that stitch, make my double crochet. This particular stitch that I'm doing is an increase because I am working on the brim of the hat. So I will put 2 stitches in that stitch. And then again, I will just continue working along this cream section, carrying my green behind. And that is really it. It's not very difficult. So you see what I do? What I'll do sometimes halfway through, I'll just give the color I'm carrying a gentle tug, and I'll feel it tighten a little bit and keep it to the back, and there you go. And continue finishing my stitches. It's as simple as that.